So we seen that inline, internal and external. How I am attaching my cascade style sheet, that CSS sheet, to the HTML page. Now we are seeing font size, font color and font family, and how I am giving my style. See, this is my H1 element. This is my H1 element. I need to give my style here as an attribute. I need to give my style here as an attribute. And I am writing blue is my text, and I am closing my header file. I need to give my color blue here. How I need to write? See, color blue. This is the way I need to give my font color to the text. Let us suppose I want to give my H1 style for font family. Vardhana. So I need to give here, and I need to close this. The same way I can give for font size also. Font size might be the 100 percentile or 20 pixels. You can give in this or that, whatever you can give. You can give 100 or 20 pixels. You can give, I'm going to give in pixels, and I'm closing this, and I'm closing my H1. This is the way we need to give our styles. Might be the font color, font family or font size. These are the basic things we need to follow for a text. Okay, I already said that if you want, you can give even background color also. For the background color, the same format will follows, but here background color. Background color you can give any other, like red, yellow or anything you can give. The same follows for background color. Now see here, I am giving my H1 element of a text color blue, of a font family Vardhana, and font size 20 pixels. I given separately for this, right? I given separate style for separate. If I want to give more than one, I need to give for blue, color blue and font family Vardhana, and my size will be 20 pixels. Then how come? See here, H1 style. In this style you can add color. Color will be violet. Font size 5 pixels. Each and everything end with a semicolon. Each and everything, see, this is ended with semicolon. After this has to be ended with semicolon. What the semicolon says? It says that it terminates the one statement. Here color violet is one statement and it is terminated. Another thing is font size, and I am having font family also. Font family. End this, close this, and write the content here. Overall is my content. Overall is my content here, and I am closing my H1. You can also give different styles in one style attribute, but they must be terminated with a semicolon. They must be separated with a semicolon. That is the flow we need to go with. This belongs to the fonts, font styles. This belongs to the font styles. Now we are going to see the margin, padding, borders and more. And here in this I'm going to add h1 with style attribute. Okay, how I'm going to use style attribute over here? In style attribute it needs to be written in double quote, so I'm giving a color over here and color as a red, so I'm also giving the content as red over here. Okay, and I'm going to print this. Okay, I'm going to closing this, and another h1 I'm taking over here. Okay, and also I'm including the style attribute over here. In style I'm adding a font family. Okay, that is Vardhana, and I'm going to write the same content over here, and I'm going to close this. Okay, took another h1 here, and I'm going to add the style over here, and style attribute will be font size. Now font size. Okay, now my font size is suppose a 20 pixels. Okay, 20 pixels, and I'm going to end this and just write the size here. I'm going to close this h1. Okay, it needs to be end with a forward slash over here. Okay, now in h1 I'm going to write now a background color, so style needs to be followed with the double quotes, and here background color I'm taking as red I already took, so suppose I am taking as a blue color here. Okay, background color, otherwise any light pink. Okay, and I'm going to write here background, and I'm going to close my h1 here. Now this is the program. Just save the program and now run the program. Just run the program. See, for background pink I given idiot, and size I given only 20 pixels. It is in 20 pixels. Here the text is Vardhana and red is printed in a red color. Now I given a separate styles to the separate thing, only one. Here I given color, and here I given font family, here I given font size, here I given background color, right? I just want to give overall color to the one element. Okay, for h1 I am taking over here. So to this style attribute I'm going to add overall all. So first I'm going to add some color, and color will be yellow, and I'm also adding a background color here. Background color I'm going to add blue. Okay, not only background, it is background color. Okay, and blue. Each and every statements with end with a semicolon, and need to add some font family. And font family I'm going to use now Times New Roman, just end it. And also font size I'm going to use some 50 pixels over here, and my content is here overall. So just close this heading. Okay, I given everything, just end with a semicolon. Here my color is yellow, and I'm giving a background color blue, and font family Times New Roman, and font size is 50 pixels. Okay, now just save the file and go to that program, just refresh it. See, overall I get a blue color as background, actual color as yellow, and it is in 50 pixels. Okay, and font family is Times New Roman. This is the way we need to use for each and every input the style attribute. Now I am going to teach you how my box model will be. To know the box model, we do have a border. See, I am having my h1 in HTML. sample heading and closing this. I'm writing the styles for this heading in CSS inline or external. So in CSS I'm having h1, I need to write a box model for this heading. So first I need a border. Okay, border will be 1 pixels solid black. That means I am telling that my border thickness should be 1 pixels and it should be in solid, or you can also keep dotted or something else. We will discuss that in complete CSS module. And color will be the black. This is the border I am giving over here. Okay, that means how my output will get. See my output. Let us suppose this is 1 pixels thickness and it is in solid format and it is in black color. And sample heading here, sample heading. I just want to give margin for this. My margin will be 5 pixels. Margin decides inner part of a box model. Okay, margin decides how much pixels below it needs to print. Okay, and coming to the padding. Padding means that the text inside the box in how much length it needs to set. See, I am giving here 10 pixels. Let us suppose 10 pixels. Now we are going to see this program in application. Fine. Now you see in the output how it coming. Margin space 5 pixels. This is the border 1 pixels thick, and padding. Padding decides the text needs to display where padding bottom, padding left, padding right, padding top. Okay, if I am given 10 pixels, 10 pixels at top, 10 pixels at bottom, 10 pixels at right, 10 pixels at left, so it will print exactly in middle of this box with 10 pixels as a space left. Now you completely understood what is border, what is margin, and what is padding.
Now open Edit Plus. Now we are going to see the box model here. Okay. For that I need one element. I am taking H1 as common as usual. Sample heading. And I am going to close this H1 element. Okay. This is sample heading. I am going to give some style over here. That is the box model. Okay. For this H1, I am writing box model. I am taking just border. Border will be 1 pixels solid black I am taking. Okay, 1 pixel solid black. Just save it and just run the program. In sample heading, I got a border that is 1 pixel solid black. That is, suppose I am going to change my program. That is might be 5 pixels. This is the thickness of the border, right? So in place of solid, I am giving dotted here. Okay, and in place of black I'm going to give some blue or red I'm giving over here. My border will be now 5 pixels dotted red. So just run the program. Now I got a dotted red color with 5 pixels, right? In place of dotted you can see solid also. Okay, now just run the program. You will just see a solid box over here. Like that, you can change as usual, as ever you want. Now I'm going to give a margin over here, right? My margin will be 5 pixels. Okay, if you want, you can keep more, not an issue. So margin is just 5 pixels from the top of it. If I want, I can give 20 pixels also, or else 25. Okay, now just see the change over here. See, 25 pixels left, right, and also the top. Okay, and padding. Regards the padding inside the text to the border, it will change. Okay, in padding, I am going to give basic 10 pixels. Okay, 10 pixels. Now my C here. Now my sample heading is inside the border, right? I'm going to give some padding only. So 20 pixels, top, bottom, and here. If you want, you can change that also. If 10 pixels are given, you can give 25. Okay, 25 pixels also you can give. Now just see the change over here. This is the way we need to change the border. Okay, this is regarding the box model.